Hi guys, and welcome back. And I am really excited to finally have some new blood on this franchise because I'm getting sick and tired of the same regurgitated nonsense couples. So, brand new day, brand new couples, brand new people to make fun of. So let's just get into it, right? So we're going to start off with Luke, who's 30 from LA, and Meline, who is 19 and from Medellin, Colombia. They met like around a year ago, which means that Meline was around 18. So he basically plucked her out of the cradle. Now, Luke is an unemployed mining engineer who likes to invest his money in failing businesses while wearing jewelry that looks like he fished out of a claw machine.
In business, I know first impressions mean everything. I want to be noticed.
And why is he unemployed, you might ask? I'm sure you're all chomping at the bit to know. Well, it's because this dumbass was spending too much time with his girlfriend. So they fired his ass. Honestly, dude, how old are you? That's an excuse that a boy in middle school would give after failing math class. I was spending too much time with my girlfriend. Not some grown-ass 30-year-old man with bills. I mean, he is dating a 19-year-old, so I'm guessing his maturity level isn't too far off from a 7th grader's. So he's head over heels for Meline. So much so that Luke got her name tattooed next to his peenie.
I just wanted to show her, I'm serious. I'm not around. I want to be with you.
Because nothing says commitment like inking your loved one's name next to your naughty bits. So cut to, he's washing the company car that he has to return because, again, he got fired, with his buddy. And we find out that Luke is broke. I mean, really broke, according to him.
I don't have any money.
So broke that he might even have to take this guy's advice about eating cereal for dinner. I mean, he doesn't even have money in his savings.
Now, I don't have any savings. Plus, I have a mountain of debt. I've dug a hole.
Okay, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, or basically most of working class America right now, I can understand not having money in your savings. In this economy, where a carton of eggs costs more than a Shein haul, and I know that's not saying much, but you know what I mean. But this dude over here has no excuse. I mean, he's sporting Versace medallions, popping bottles, getting his tushy spray tanned, while buying boobies for his lady. No, sir. I'm not pitting you at all on this matter. And why is this peacocking dingbat broke? 'Cause he spent it all on Meline.
This is my closet. I love clothes.
On Medeline's glitter Prada purses, boobs, and giant stuffed unicorns.
I'm not happy with the amount of money that I have sent, but I love her. I'm a people pleaser.
And he invested $500,000 in money pit business ventures.
I've invested over $500,000 into startup businesses.
Such as, and I'm sure not limited to, a jewelry company. Yes, the man who wears jewelry that looks like it was sold in the same aisle as JoJo Siwa's bows has a jewelry line. A lifestyle brand and travel agency. I tried to look up what the hell that meant, but I drank way too much coffee in the process, so my brain was just ping-ponging everywhere and I just couldn't make sense of what I was reading and what it all meant. I don't know if that ever happens to you guys. And a clothing brand company, because the dude that thought that this shirt was a good idea, or this, will be the new Tom Ford. And in case you're wondering, none of these businesses have made any profit. I mean, come on. So now let's talk about Meline. And she says she's totally in love with this dude.
He made me feel things I never feel.
But she might be more in love with his money.
He have a bunch of money. He spoils me. I live like a queen.
I mean, he does provide a fabulous condo, car, everything, She's sitting pretty in her life.
I live in this apartment for 1 year. And Luke pay all the bills.
Oh, and we also get to meet Angel, the albino Pomeranian. By far my favorite cast member of the season. Hands down. I swear, in my next life, I'm going to be a sugar baby. Because this whole doing it on my own, having a career, is really not working out for me. So these two lovebirds got engaged. Woohoo. And he was supposed to move to Colombia, but he can't because he's broke.
But I still haven't moved to Colombia because my financial situation has taken a dramatic turn.
Oh, and she has no clue that he lost his job. He's also worried that she might leave him after she does find out.
I worry that when I tell her that I can't pay for the lifestyle that we're used to, she'll leave me.
And dude, if you're worried that your chick is going to leave you because you can't provide the Gucci, then that says a lot about the foundation of your relationship and it isn't as stable as you think it is. So I need to take a minute because my dog Mango wants to tell you to like and subscribe. All right, let's get back to the show. So now let's talk about Annie from Berlin, who resides in Malta, and Kyle from LA, aka Little Spermy. So Kyle is a big weirdo, but according to Annie, this bucket may be her soulmate.
I really think from all what I've seen and feel so far that he could be my soulmate.
And is it really that much of a barren wasteland in the dating world that this dude is in first place for soulmate position? And why do I say that? Because this man has a hobby, and that hobby is donating his sperm globally.
And most of my globetrotting has been helping single women and lesbian couples grow their families.
Yes, he is the Mother Teresa of sperm donations, blessing each corner of the planet with his little juniors.
My favorite things to do when I travel are shopping for souvenirs, buying the local cuisine, and getting women pregnant.
I thought you needed to pass a test to see if you were of sound mind, stable to donate. Not saying this man isn't stable, but that's a pretty weird hobby to have. Imagine going to a sperm bank to get inseminated and the dude's bio is globe-trotting sperm donor. Natalie would not approve. Wait a minute, does he actually donate in a cup or does he sleep with them? Because it sounds more like it's door number 2.
I take a lot of supplements because they help my sperm count be really high.
No, wait, he does both. So he takes cash or cards. And by that I mean he either does it in a cup or on the bed. It's like a Dr. Seuss book here.
Currently, I have 71 children and another 9 on the way.
So this dude has 71 children. Yes, 71 Kyle Jr.'s are on this planet and 9 are on the way. I mean, this planet is doomed. This guy is a moron and we're going to have 80 more of him running around. Great. So Kyle busts out his map. And this is a map that basically tells us where each little Kyle is.
So, Los Angeles, I have a few 5-year-olds. Seattle, Miami, Orlando.
And according to him, he doesn't charge the ladies at all for his sperm or for his expenses.
But I get to see the smiles on their faces when they have a child. That's literally all I'm getting out of it is joy and happiness.
He also tells us that because of his benevolent donations, he hasn't had much time to date. In fact, he's only been on 2 dates in 10 years. Not relationships, dates. 1, 2.
But as much as I love helping families having a child, I have had to sacrifice some of my own happiness.
So these 2 lovebirds met when Annie reached out to him for a sperm donation. And they started chatting, and they formed a deep connection, and yada, yada, yada.
Originally, Annie reached out to discuss sperm donation because she was thinking about having another child.
And then he shows us the process, which he did not need to do.
And then she's kind of laid off the bed like a little handstand, and we stay like that for 10 or 15 minutes, and then we pull out.
Anywho, so Kyle is making it to Malta to be with Annie for 2 weeks. And this is their first time meeting.
You gotta wait 2 or 3 days for a kiss. and then everything else, you have to wait more.
And they haven't even left the airport, and he's already being a weirdo, making up some point system to earn his love and affection.
You have to earn it. There's points. We do a point system.
No, we're not doing a point system.
We are definitely doing a point system.
Honestly, that's when Annie should have just pointed to the plane and told him to get his ass back on it, because that's some Looney Tunes nonsense.
Annie can earn or lose points by doing good and bad things.
Points,
Drinking wine, she loses 1 point.
I would have totally lost my points on the wine.
We'll see how it goes. You have to earn it.
All right.
The look she gave the camera, it's the what the hell did I just get myself into look.
His lack of experience is so obvious.
She's right, he's an immature idiot. Sorry guys, I didn't get to Aaliyah and Sean this week, but I will get to them next week. Didn't have time, but regardless, have a wonderful week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!